Oh, what is it? Wednesday. The market's closed. It's 4:19. Didn't make many trades today. I made one trade at the end of the day. I Some of my positions closed out, right? And I didn't reestablish them. I made one trade at the end of the day, and believe it or not, that was on Amazon, I believe. So what's up? So there's the market. You're looking right. You're looking at it right there. Give me a minute. I just want to go ahead and do a quick share, right? So tell me, guys, talk to me. Talk to me in the comments. Tell me how you did, and tell me what you think of the market. Please work. Yes, okay. It did not work yesterday. It's like, what the hell is going on? All right, let me pull up my comments so I can see what's with me. So yeah, man, it was a good day. It was good positive news. There's still some more positive news. I think Fauci. See, I was kind of out of touch. I don't want to say the wrong things. Yeah, yeah. Fauci says White House. Nah, that ain't it. Basically, Fauci, basically, the Moderna news. We know about the Moderna news, right? So Fauci's kind of really positive about that news. And I think that's what had the market bouncing today. And so I think with that news, he thinks it'll be a virus by the end of the year. I believe what the news is, and that's gonna make stocks rally, especially coming from him because he's been pretty bearish on the virus, right? So sounds like a bullish tone from him. We just gotta hang on a few more months. So hey, Mary, what's up? Everything is bullish today. It sure is, except for the Nasdaq. I was a little, but it bounced back. So the Nasdaq, I'm just gonna pull up the cues and look at the example of it. I was out with the jewelry box all day. Yeah, so we came down on that V and it bounced back. I was like, oh man, we're tanking. You know, I was impressed with this bounce. So therefore, that brings me into my trade that I did at the end of the day because I got home at the end of the day. So I was looking at Amazon. We got the bounce, right? And I was a little unhappy with this last candle right here. But I noticed we came down and finally we kind of going up. We making some traction. Then we bounced here. So I'm like, what do we got here? I'm going to get my lines drawn. I'm like, do we got a higher low right there? And when I put the trade on, this last candle didn't draw. I thought it would actually kind of hold. But you can't put too much credit in that. It did close above it, though. So let's not look at the wick. And let me zoom out so you can get more of what I seen. So we had this really flush down that day, right? And it traded up above that. Didn't reach it. Then we made a higher low right there. And then we even made kind of a higher low. I'm reaching for that one because we kind of still in the move. So I decided to put on a short-term trade. Let's see what I did. And it was a small trade. I didn't even go big. I'm not that 100% confident on it. And you can see right here, I did it at 351.59. I sold the 29.70 put, and I bought the 29.65 put. By the way, man, I saw one of my comments, and I'm kind of, I want to slow down. And I know, I got to realize that a lot of people don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I got to be more descriptive. Mary, I was watching Jonathan's video today, and yeah, he's even like, yeah, I want to be more descriptive because it's a little advanced. I just kind of go over my shit and, but I want to be a little bit more descriptive because I want you guys to understand, not just me saying, oh, look at me. I want you to actually understand what I'm doing, and maybe you can kind of just see, and then you can get a play, an idea of options. So I want to go ahead and take that. Hey, Mr. JRH, I missed you yesterday, man. I mentioned you in the video. I forgot what I was thinking about, but what's up, man? Glad you're here today. So what did I do? I sold the 29.70, bought the 29.65. So let's go to the 1 hour. Let's bring that up again. 29.70 right here. I think I got pretty aggressive with it. And then the 29.65. So and it's just for it's I think it's this week. July 17th, 2 days, okay? I collected $1.75. All right, so I almost got half the spread. So the spread, right? I sold the 29.70, bought the 29.65. That's $5 wide, which is in options times 100, $500. But they gave me $1.75 for credit because I sold it. So the risk is only worth $325. So I'm risking $325 that it stays above that 29.75. That this candle right here, I'm betting by Friday it's above there. Okay. I wanted to do it further out of the money. But basically, I wanted to do it below this candle, but I wasn't getting enough credit. I decided to get risky with it. I decided that maybe Amazon will bounce tomorrow or Friday, just because, I mean, the market's been bouncing and the market's been going, and they're killing it here, So maybe a day that it's over, you know what I mean? Like just a relief rally kind of. So I put that trade on. And let's see what happens. If it breaks this candle, I'm out. So basically, if it reaches my short strike, I'm out. And I might even be out before Friday. Tomorrow, I just might be out. I might not even risk the Friday. So as long as I'm out by tomorrow, I'm not going to lose the whole $325. It'll probably be, I have no idea what it'll be, but it won't be the whole thing. So I'm hoping just to make a little bit of money on it. Just kind of playing with that trade. So that's the only trade I did. You said, some fundamentals. Actually, this is technicals, Mary. Fundamentals is when you're talking about the company's earnings and how much revenue and, all that other stuff. I'm just it's fundamentals on the options trade, if you want to look at it like that. So I just wanted to I want to be a little more clear, because I just be like, I sold the 29.75, bought 29.25, and that's such and such profit, I want to be a little bit more descriptive. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and I'll take a little bit of time to, explain what the hell the move is. Mr. JRH. Mr. JRH, I know you know what I'm talking about. You said you took a L on IW. Yeah, you did. Because I went long IWM yesterday. You said if I didn't sell, I would have got crushed today. Oh, man, good thing you did. Good thing you did. You can see right here, I went long IWM yesterday. Oh, I got out of it today. And I went long the rut by selling put spreads. You see, I made $100 on the rut and $37 on the IWM. I made some money yesterday as well, so I don't know what the whole trade. I hate when it closes out the trade because the open goes away. It's just today. But they both closed out for 50% profit. So that was good. I'm totally out of the small caps. Let's look at the small caps real quick via the IWM. I'm actually kind of bullish. The one thing I learned about trying to predict the IWM or the Russell, it's reverse like that. You know what I mean? I could be bullish and then boom, it's so volatile. So selling options on these is pretty good because the credit is higher, than like the SPY. But you can see the channel. You can see that little resistance that it broke up. Well, it's still the weekly. Let's pull up the 4 hour, get a little better idea. And you see I got my little channels. I got my little higher lows. I always look for stair steps, right? So even if it's in consolidation, because every time it's coming down, buyers are coming in at a higher price, right? So let's zoom in on that a little bit more, right? So it came down to here and went up, and then it came down to here. So buyers stepped in higher than over here. So that makes you go, right? Just kind of keep looking at that. Came down, boom, buyers came in again, right? Came back up. Now look, they took it higher than the previous price, right? So when I seen this, I think, what was I looking at yesterday? I think it was this dip here. I think it was over here. And I was like, you know what? That's even higher. I'm getting in. I'm just getting in. And I put the trades on. And sure enough, it was good trades. I should have put bigger trades on. I wasn't quite certain. And it was at the bottom of the range. I didn't feel good. I felt good, but I didn't feel like, should I really, go balls deep in this trade? And I decided that, just go a little bit. I didn't get the credit I wanted in the IWM, and that's why I went ahead and put a Russell trade on as well. Get some credit on that because it's like 10. It's really the same thing, but it's 10 times the IWM without buying a shitload of contracts and wasting your money on commissions. I think Thinkorswim. I think I pay 60 cents a contract. You can see it broke. It's not quite out yet. It could be a peak above. It's not quite out of this area yet. You can see the gaps this thing does. It might just gap down tomorrow, so, but I like it. If it is breaking out, that's going to probably pull the market up. I don't know about the Qs. The Qs are doing their own thing, but it might pull the Dow up, the S&P, and so I might put some more trades on this. I'm not sure. I've been slowing down. I've been sizing down my positions. My biggest position is at Facebook. I've been thinking about getting out of it. I was up 342 today. But Facebook, it just seems to, we reached that high the other day, and then it seems to open low. Like today we was, it's just, I wanted to break out of this range, and it's not. And it seems like they're pushing it down. They'll come up and it'll go up, and so I don't know. I have leaps. They expire 2 years from now. I think I'm gonna hold on to earnings, and I could take the loss on earnings. All right, I could take 5. Let me see what they're predicting, and you could do that with Thinkorswim. You can look at the move, and this is the week they're gonna report. And you know that because look at that implied volatility. It says 60, right? So this is the first week implied volatility, 40. Second week, next week, 47. Then the next week, 60. All of a sudden it jumps big, right? So that's the week most likely they're reporting. And if I click that, matter of fact, I don't have to click it. Right there, that's the move from now. It's going to move 24 points. They thinking 24 points from now, though. Up or down. Okay, so this thing could be 264 by that week, or it could be 24 points down. What is 24 points down? 240 minus 24, 216. And I remember when it was down there, that was a big hit, man. That's going to be several $1,000s. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm thinking about holding through it and just taking the loss. I made so much profit, I could take that loss. Is that stupid? Y'all think that should just be like, no, don't do that. Jonathan said in his video, hey, without risk is no reward. He said, I don't know if you was checking him out, Mary. He said, and if you check this out later, it was funny. He said, he was talking about you gotta lose. You lose money, and that's how you learn, right? And I had commented, yeah, losing money is like the cost of the education. It's like the school. That's school of hard knocks. You lose money. If I lost $1,000, it's like, hey, that was $1,000 lesson. It was an expensive lesson, but it was in a lesson. And he was like, yeah, man, hurry. You gotta. I tell guys to hurry up and lose money. Hurry up and lose the money, And I guess he means so you can hurry up and learn, because you learn those, and the more substantial, the more you pay for that lesson, the more it's drilled in. But I made some pretty good money for the month, for the most part. And so I'm thinking I might just hold on. I do like the reason. I do like the fact that they're talking it down. Like, oh man, Facebook, the ads, the boycott, this, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good for the pop because they're not ready, right? When everybody's bullish, that's when it don't pop. You need that negativity. You need that slight negativity. What I like about it is that it is holding up here. Number two, I like about how Mark Zuckerberg is kind of being a little cocky, like, whatever, because I think he knows the earnings. You're not gonna give in when you're making a shitload of money. Number three, Facebook Shops. I don't know if they know how big that is. I think the market forgot about Facebook Shops. Number four, They're getting ready to do the videos, as far as music videos and something that's going to compete with YouTube. I don't think the market that came out, was it today or yesterday? I don't think the market, they still worried about these damn boycotts. So it could be a lot of money spent, especially with the virus, but I think it's turning, it could be multiple expansion here. So maybe the possibility of that starts on this quarter, and maybe that market will be able to see it. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. That's my bullish side. The only bearish side is the boycotts. You know, I don't think that's enough to bring it down. So especially each ad is an auction. So that's what do y'all think about that? I'm curious. You said you watched some of it, LOL, but if you already made some profit and you lose some money, it's okay. Yeah, because look, let's go to, I still got the open here. And I actually made more because I was selling, buying Facebook. And you go over here. Well, that's not right. It says open. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here it is. I made $4,842 on this position. I will lose that much. If it goes down 24 points, I will be down that much. So basically, I would be giving it up and probably maybe even a little bit more. But there are leaps. These are 2-year positions, So I remember when Facebook went down. Remember that quarter? It was the biggest drop by, I think right here. It was the biggest drop ever by S&P 500 company on earnings. I think this was it right here. And then it continued to go down. I don't want to see one of these candles. This candle will kick my ass. Oh my gosh, that would be an expensive lesson. So I could take a normal 5%, 8% even. Don't give me a 20%. Oh my God, a sell off on the earnings. That's what I don't want to see. So I'm ready to see a loss, but I just don't want to see 20%, 15%, and whew. Anyway, so that's it. That's what I'm afraid of. And that was, once we got through that, and that's the whole Cambridge Analytica and all that stuff going on, it's really been up and away, fighting through that. Mark, they was on the Capitol Hill explaining themselves. They was like, how do you make money? He was like, I sell ads. I still remember. The Congress is so stupid. I can't remember the exact part. It was like, I don't know. It was funny. It was like, I sell ads. Anyway, and the only downturn that was significant was the market. The whole market came down. The rebound was strong when they talked about bringing the earnings down. When they talked about the boycott coming down like that, that was a serious sell-off. Is that the sell-off? No, wait a minute. I'm on the hourly chart. This was the sell-off right here. When that happened, it bounced right back up like that. If you blinked, you missed it. And it's been holding. It's so the stock is telling you it wants to go higher, right? And so that's my whole thesis of what's what I feel. It's just telling you that, but nobody knows. That you got to keep that. This is just an educated guess. Yeah, because I still have upside. I think so. Thanks for your opinion, Mary. I think I'm gonna stay too. And I'll tell you what, if they pop like 10%, oh man, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful, man. The P&L is gonna look beautiful. So, but I worry about, and this is how when you trade, the upside will take care of itself, right? Don't worry about making the money. The money you make, it's all good. You got to worry about losing it, So that's why I'm really focused on like, how much can I lose? Can I afford that loss? Am I going to be good? Is it going to bounce? And I'm pretty sure even if it goes down, it is going to bounce back. I don't think the ad, it really, by the way, this is another bullish theme. We talked about Shopify, right? Shopify is ripping, right? All the small business, people losing their jobs, and everybody's opening up these small businesses, doing their own thing, blah, 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 blah. The best place for a small business to advertise is where? You can't get a billboard, right? You can't make a commercial. So where are you going to advertise? It's Facebook. It's Facebook. That's what we see. We see all them little small business, type things, right? So I know that's where the money's going. So Shopify, if everybody's opening up shops and they're a business and they want to advertise, you can't just have a Shopify and you just sit back chilling waiting for somebody to click buy now. No, you got to go ahead and market. Where are you going to market? Right. It's Facebook. It's Facebook. YouTube, you can do YouTube. It's YouTube. Google, I'll call it Google because when you're doing the Google ad, you have a choice of like the YouTube videos or like on people's websites, those little banners. But you don't really get the bang for your buck with that. And it's a little bit more expensive, especially when you're on the video. And then you got to create the video and all that stuff. And a lot of people can't do that. So that's another one of my, like, these people are advertising. Where are they gonna go? It's really the only game in town, especially for the people with small advertising budgets, like people that would open a Shopify account. So that's my whole theme about Facebook. I thought about you today, thinking about something. Did you see Twitter today? I was like, well, I got 20. Yeah, it's up 3. That's telling you something right there, okay? Especially when you look at Google, which is down, right? I'm looking at all the social media, and we looked at Facebook, which is barely up, and that's it, right? And Twitter, it's just those 3. Twitter's out. The price is telling you something. This could be the big pop coming into earnings that I've been waiting for forever. This could be it. But Twitter can disappoint you, man. Look at all these down big, see them big. That's all them earnings, man. It just seems to fail, just like, you know what? But Jack Dorsey, he is the CEO of Square as well. So he's on the ball with Square, man. Square's popping. So maybe it's time for Twitter to get some run as well, right? So that's a little side piece. Anyway, but yeah, that trade is working out. It's not in this portfolio. It's in my other portfolio. I think it was up like that one trade. I think it was up like $1,000. I'm way. Where did I think I'm on these leaps. I don't think I'm on the ones that's the next year. I'm way out here somewhere. I don't even remember which ones. And I got 22. I got like 23 of them, so it's a pretty big position, way out of the money, Hopefully this time I will sell them if we get a big, because I see how Twitter trades. Let's look at the 4-hour. No, that's not good enough. The daily, I guess. No, that's not good enough. The weekly. Let's get rid of all this crap. Can't even see it. It just, boom. It's always got these, and even if you look at this drop, and I know this is the virus drop. So you got you just get these big drops, right? Drop. Comes up, drop. Look at this drop. It's not even like, draw the lines. I draw drop, little drop, right? Buyers came in right there. So, and that's why we up strong today. So I think it breaks out of this area. We got even a mini cup and handle. And if you look at the monthly, you got a huge cup and handle. Look at that, right? And then here's the handle kind of. So I'm liking this. I really feel that. Let me see what the applied, where this one's going. Look at that. Next week they report $4.64. That's it. They're just saying it's going to go up to 40, and that's where the top resistance is. It seems like it always fails right there. Is this the time it blows through? And that time when that happens, it's probably not even too late to get on board because it fails at 40 all the damn time. So if it can get through that, up here it was 47, 45. That's the monthly, right? Yeah, let's say that was way back then. Here, recently, 40. Okay, we'll call it the 40 to 45 area. I'll even draw like a little square box around it. And they'll probably get in here. Let me tell you, there will be some sellers in here. But if it can blow through that area, that's good. That's good. That's good for the bulls, you know. So stochastics pointing up. I like that position. Yeah, pretty deep in there. You said news came out just now about how the hackers tried to hack Elon Musk. Yeah, I didn't look at Twitter. What is it? What's his stock? Damn. Oh, Tesla today. I didn't look at Tesla today. Up 29 points because it's officially too volatile. And the options are so expensive. There's really nothing I can do here. I could tell you what I do long term. I think it goes higher. If it gets in that S&P 500, that's going to be a pretty big move once they say it's in, you know. So I'm thinking about that move. If it doesn't it needs to have a positive earnings. If it doesn't, it's going to get crushed. Because I think that's why a lot of people's in it already. I mean, even if it pops up to 1,700 and they include it in the S&P 500, remember it's the 10th biggest stock in the U.S. Well, not now. I think since the drop, it's not, but it's still up there. Let's say it's $1,700 and they include it. Damn, these fund managers and they still gotta buy it at $1,700. All of them S&P 500. It's gonna blow. So that's the play. I almost feel like, you know, buying some out of the money option. I'm trying to bring them up, but they wait. Let's look at the September 65s. I mean, if you want to buy the $3,000 one, which is double, it's $6,000. It expires in 60 days. So the stock is $1,500. If you want to buy the option to buy the stock at $3,000, 65 days from now, it's $6,000. Isn't that insane? You can't put a position on. You have to do like a spread. So let's say 30, 3,100. Even that's the best you could do. Well, that's now cost you $5. It probably won't, because it's maybe somewhere around 8 to get filled, 900. But I don't know if now you got a spread on it. Has to go that. I said it's just tough. You're probably better off selling puts, because but if I don't know, I might put something on just for fun. See, when I start making good money, I can put bullshit trades on. You know, them trades where I'm like, all right, I don't care. Just like we was talking about Facebook. Like, all right, I'll go ahead and take this loss. Because I'll start getting a little more risky with the profits, you know. What else did I do? So I'm up 1,100 today. So it was a good day. IBB finally doing something. And I guess all this, the virus news and not the vaccine news. So I had a good day. That might run. So now it looks like the breakout could be maybe getting some traction, right? That's why I bought it. I bought it on this candle. No, I didn't. I bought it on this candle. Can you believe that? Bought it right at the top. I held on though. And now it's back at the top, right? I always say anything that has a strong pullback and it comes back pretty fast, that's a buy. That's one of the best buy signals to me. You know, it's my top 3 buy signal. Of swoosh down. We saw it in Facebook, right? And back up. They're like, nah, you ain't selling this one off. Nope. And look, so it's sitting right there at resistance. So I'm waiting for it to blow through. We got a lot of good news happening with Pfizer, Moderna. There'll be some other, and you know, that whole space seems to be working. So I like the IBB, and it's finally. I wish I would have brought it down here, but it finally looks like it wants to play. But yeah, I like that, right? And once it breaks out, let's look at the big picture, right? Look at that, right? So look at all of that consolidation. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. Get rid of all of these drawings. And look at I'm just gonna kind of box that out. Oh, bring it down there, right? It's peekaboo, peekaboo. I see you. There we go. So I'm in. I'm all in on that. Look at the moving averages across. Everything looks good here. Stochastics, volume coming in. As long as the market don't crap out, this will be. This is a good long-term hold. Just like I was saying with Carrier. Carrier is kicking. It's up 5% today. I called this, right? I called this way back at 22. And I'm a little upset that I didn't take a bigger position. Look at all these options I got on. I thought I did, but I want some more of this. I only got 122 deltas. So for the position, I'm up $634 for Carrier. Quiet, not in the news, right? Just making gains. That's the best kind of stock. Look how this looks really similar to the IBB. There's Carrier. See it breaking out 5% day. Oh, I gotta zoom out. And there's the IBB. Now, it's even great that this is a monthly because that's gonna be more pressure. It's gonna be more steam because it's on a bigger time frame. So we go to IBB monthly, Carrier. Let me see if I can switch this fast. On the daily, same chart. Beautiful, right? So I like that. So Carrier is working. Man, I like stocks that you can set it and forget it, and you ain't got to sit here and sweat because they done talked about Elon Musk smoking a joint or, his account getting hacked, things like that's why. That's one of the reasons why I hate them news stocks. By the way, when you on CNBC, the Bloomberg, they have to talk about those kind of stocks because, believe it, I know it's business news, but it's entertainment as well. They can't talk about, they don't got time to be talking about the boring stocks. They need those stocks that everybody wants to know about. So I always talk about Apple, Microsoft, Google. It's the FANG stocks. And, now the new stocks with the virus, they kind of got to talk about that because we're trying to figure out who the hell's going to save us. But generally, they got to talk about those stocks. And when your stock that you're trading, especially options, because everything is like times 10, is in the news, it can just affect the volatility of that, That's why when you see, let's say the news talks about, let's say something is in the papers or whatever, it talks about it, brings it down, and if it pops right back up, that's why it's a good buy signal. The weak hands got out. Boom. Strong hands got back in, or whatever, got in, and it's right there, So I like those kind of trades. What else I got going on? I told you about the Amazon. Up 115 today. I don't know why. That's just a bad option price. The rut, I'm out. I'm in the diamonds. I got out. That got out this morning. Walmart. This is I won't call it leaps because it's a 6-month trade. Risk reversal, right? I sold the 125, 130, 125 put. Bought the 135, 145 call, and since then, it's been. Look at all these stocks are kind of looking the same. It was weird. Walmart was up and was down. I think I had a weird day. Yeah, look how I was like, wow, and then it came right back, gave it right back. I'm like, oh man, don't worry. That's just the way Walmart trades. All right, I'm gonna keep that in mind. And these are long term. Well, kind of long. So I'm hoping we can get up there. That's it. That's what I got going on. You said, okay. Cash Max, what's up? Netflix. Is it tomorrow? I missed your Netflix earning tomorrow. Let's look at that. I can't trade Netflix. I tried. There was one at the top. That's not the top. I predicted when it had that. I think this was it. Maybe it was here. No, it was here. And at this earnings right here, and it went down a good 20% or something like that. And I was afraid. I was so confident. I was afraid to put on the put spread. I think I put on a tiny one. I didn't really make any money, but I could have made it Oh, a bunch of money because it was up here before earnings at 416. Just a few days later, what we went down to 319. So 100 points. But the next day, the day the earnings came out, it was a nice little move. And it came right back. And look at it, right? It's right back up. So this is what I'm thinking about Facebook, right? We talking about my Facebook trade because this is a year, and I'm thinking, let's say it had bad earnings, it comes down. Since I'm in the leaps, it has that time to kind of come back up and do one of these numbers. So we'll just have to see. It looks toppy. I'm just not a fan of Netflix. There is so much. That's why I don't think I can trade it. I think too much. There's so much content out there that's for free. Free. And don't forget about the broken Fire Sticks. Get all the movies for free. So why am I gonna pay? I mean, I swear, last time you can get Netflix for a month or so, and you can just watch all the movies and just cancel it. Watch everything you want to see. I don't know. I don't get it with them. And now that they ain't even making movies and stuff, I think their content's gonna run out. Everybody got Peacock started today, right? Peacock is supposed to be free. Disney Plus, they're pulling all their movies. They're gonna be a hog, and so everybody, you got NBC, they're gonna have their movies. Isn't NBC Universal or whatever? I'm not certain with that, but all of the different elements, HBO and HBO films, and they're gonna keep their shit. So everybody is keeping their content for the most part. And Netflix, so they got to create their own, and they spending billions to do this. So now that the movie studios are going to be closed, they was closed. It seems like they're going to even run out of content. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what's on there, but eventually that stuff is coming off. The goods, when everybody makes their own thing. It just seems like you can binge watch for a month or two and then cancel and just be done with Netflix and be on the other services. They seem priced. They seem high, Amazon Prime's got good movies in my opinion. That's my favorite for movies. And everybody's got Prime for the most part, right? The last time they gave us the numbers, they had 100 million Prime members, 100 million people paying them $120 a year, and they didn't even do nothing yet. Talk about free money. That's why subscriptions. Anybody on them? That's why Netflix them subscriptions work. Oh, so Twitter is thinking about doing subscription. By the way, if this works on social media, we're just gonna have to start paying for it, which I actually think we should. It'll get rid of the bullshit people. Right? You wanna clean up the content, make it a subscription. You'll get rid of all that, the bullshitters, the haters, because they ain't gonna pay. They ain't gonna pay to talk shit. News came out. Okay, yeah, that's it, man. Y'all quiet today, but that's it. That's everything I got. We can let's look at the VIX real quick. The VIX was down the last couple of days. It's down 6% today, and I think, wasn't it down yesterday like 7? I don't know, but here we coming back into that area where it pops. So I think we have to be careful, but it's still, we get those little tremors, and then we come right back down. It's still trending down. That's good. That's good for the bull case. All right. So but we're coming in that area that it just seems we pop. We can't seem to get lower in here. So but once we do, I don't know. I think we eventually are gonna break down, break lower. That generally means the market breaks higher, right? Here's the SPY. You look at that. Let me get rid of most of these. And let's just draw. This is the 4-hour chart. Y'all can see that. Look, it's getting ready to bust through. Just keep that trend line. Kind of like that. It's kind of like an ascending triangle a little bit. As it gets to the middle of the wedge there, the end of the wedge, it's like pressure building. Think of a pressure cooker, and it's going to blow up or down. Since it's already going up and pushing against the up line there, the resistance, it'll eventually blow through. You'll probably wake up to a 600-point day or something, and boom, it's through. Everything is rallying, right? This time, it'll be the small caps, because you see what's going on with them. Small caps, SP, and maybe even the NASDAQ will get its. By the way, they're going to come back for those stocks, okay? Don't throw these things out. You need to think about what you're going to scoop up, because they always come back to the winners, all right? These are the guys making all the money, so I've just got the cues up, but the stocks. Don't throw them out. Let them sell off. I think if Amazon does sell off, I'm not too sure now. I got to almost pull back because it's already down 300 points since I made the video. That video came out right at the top. Makes me feel like a genius. But since it, damn, I knew I should have bought those calls. I hate, oh man. Damn it. Sorry, I gotta get my composure back after looking at that price, because I was this close to pulling the trigger when it was at 304, whatever the hell that was. Let me see, pull it up again. It was at it's only 409. I'm looking at 431. Okay. Yeah, right there where that circle is. It's still, I don't know. I probably have to wait for it. Yeah, I like it. This is probably something you could sell puts under, but it seems like it can go a little lower still. Like this trend seems like it could kind of still work its way down, maybe a little more. All right, good. I thought it was 431. So I was like, oh no, man, it couldn't be 431. But right there where that circle was, that's where I was thinking about. Right in here. Right here. Right there. I was like, man, I want to buy some. I'm glad I didn't. But so it looks like the move is to sell puts, or maybe an iron condor. What was I talking about? IWM? Damn it. Why is my phone blowing up? Oh, I got the hackers appear to target Twitter now? Hackers appear to target Twitter account. Okay, of Elon Musk. You said that Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and others in digital currency scam. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, can't even do nothing nice. Can't do nothing nice. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. I just got this text from someone. Okay. I'm sorry. Lost concentration. What was I talking about? I totally lost concentration, so I just gotta say, unbelievable. Working and listening. Okay. Thought about you and so damn, I forgot what I was talking about. NVIDIA had pulled up NVIDIA by accident. And then I brought up the SPY. I can't remember. Let me see. Pressure? Was it pressure on the... man, I don't remember. Look at that. That looks like it wants to just break. Yeah, I really think we're going to have one of those days that we're up 600 points. Because you see how it's just tight here? This is the SPY. I didn't mean to really draw that. And I just think we're going to have one of those days where we just bust out of this area pretty hard. Generally, we won't creep out. Probably be a blowout, and then maybe come down, because people be shorting the move, and then we kind of go up. But yeah, everything looks kind of bullish, So, Mary, you said something about 400. That was NVIDIA. I had pulled up NVIDIA by accident, and I see the high, it says high 431, and I just thought that was the high. I thought that was the price right now, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's where I lost concentration. Then I got this stupid text. Anyway, but no, because I was like, oh, I was looking at that 404. Why didn't I buy it? But then at the price is only 409, so I didn't miss anything. I thought, and then I was like, damn, what was I doing? Because I didn't mean to pull up NVIDIA. I meant to pull up something else. But anyway, they look kind of bullish. I hate to say, you know, cover your ear. Oh, and some of the fundamental new, well, the virus news is, or the vaccine news is sounding kind of bullish now. You know, so y'all saw the Corona stocks running. So the Carnival's up 16.22%. You know, Delta up 9.5%. You know, American up 16.16%. So these guys might run for a little bit. Boeing up 4.43. I actually like Boeing. I'm waiting for it to get out of this range. I might sell some more put spreads above it. Seems to be holding that area. You know, so what's the other one? Save, Spirit Airlines 12%, and Southwest up 7%. So it's good patterns here, you know, to go higher, to start creeping higher. If you want to buy these are the stocks you gotta like put in your drawer and hold it, you know, hold it, and because they're not going to be at levels they're not going to be at levels that they were like tomorrow. You got to just hold on to these things, and hopefully they have enough cash to pull through. And because eventually, I mean, if there's a vaccine and everybody, there's no more. That's it. We don't have to social distance no more. We could party again and be close, you know. So the drugs sound promising, and the good thing is that multiple drug manufacturers are working on the same thing. They both kind of, I think, I don't even know who's in the lead. I guess Moderna now, but Pfizer's doing good. Is it Regeneron? I can't think of the other company that's doing well. Anyway, they all got something promising, so you know what's going to happen, and that's good. I mean, that's good news. Now we got to worry about, you know, getting a shot out for who wants to take it. You know, is this shot going to kill us? Is this the, you know, you have those people that, is this the, you know, the conspiracy theories, this is the one that they want to all give us a shot, right? You know, and so they, you know, they already talk about, you know, it's fake, the virus is fake, so now we're going to get the shot that we all need, and that's them putting the matrix chip in us, or whatever, you get it. So yeah, distribute it, people, it goes away, and you know, and we're back to, I won't say we're back to normal, but we could see us getting back to normal. That light at the end of the tunnel becomes brighter, right? So that's what's, I think, is going on. All right, y'all. You said Gilead signed. Gilead didn't move. Gilead was on something, right? Oh yeah, they're down. I don't know what the story is behind Gilead. Morgan Stanley lists Gilead price target to 80 from 77. And that was today, and it goes down. Morgan Stanley maintains a buy, raises the price to 80. Gilead Science to pay $175 million to Arcus as part of agreements, buys $200 million. Is that why it's down? Well, that was a couple days ago. $200 million in Arcus stock. Yeah, I don't know why, but I don't like the way this Gilead stock is looking. I can tell you that. Pull up the monthly. Yeah, I don't really like the way it's looking sleepy. You know, it's probably not a good idea until it gets above that resistance right there, and just let it do what it's gonna do down here, and sacrifice that. What is that? That's 76, 77, 89, 81. It's like $6 though. I don't know. It just depends on what you want to hold, trade. It pays 3.55% dividend. It's not going to make you rich, but maybe in the long run, you know, when it catches its mojo back. This was a long time ago. This was way back in 15. That was 5 years ago, and ever since 15, that top, it's just been a stock that's going down. You're finally getting, and this is the monthly, so it's slow moving. You're finally getting a curve, so maybe. I mean, it looks a little bit bull flag here, but it's just volatile. I wanna invest in. I don't know. It's just not for me. Not for me. I was in it, by the way. I was in it down here, and we got this pop. I got out. Oh man, hey, we got Twitch in here, Rocket, and you are on. You got shredded again, Rocket. Where was you in? I gave you the carrier. Carrier's up 5% today. I gave it to you. I'm trying to think. Oh, is that Glassworks, GLW? Don't tell me you're still playing that. Oh, wow. Look, I gave you the Glassworks. That was up 2.5% today. Still working. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's a stock that. Yeah, still, I don't know. It's getting into a lot of resistance, though. Just ATVI went down, Diz went up. I guess she was on the wrong side of each one. Did you mean Activision? No, Yeah, that is Activision. Hey, I'm in Take Two. See, this is the one you want to be in. See the breakout? I got it drawn for you. I got the upside down head and shoulders. The breakout. That's the one. This is the one you want to be in. I know you're a gamer. Don't think about the games and all that stuff. Think about this. Think about the price action. Okay, what's going on? So that's the price. So we looked at EA. I did this for you the other day. I like EA. And you were in ATVI. Well, Activision's looking the same way. Getting ready to have that double top, but the bullish one is Take Two. That's the bullish one. So out of all three, this is the one I like, and that's the one I'm in. I got long leaps on that one. You are out of the market for now. That looks great. So when you get some money, and you interested in them gaming stocks, that's the bullish one. Man, this is a real bullish pattern, that upside down head and shoulders. So look, it's playing out, and I got the line here. So there's my yellow line. Remember I said that's where it's going. It should go to right around here. So, all right, I got to end this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And I talked a little slow today. I wasn't all excited. I'm a little tired. I got to go to bed. Look at the volume coming in there too, Rocket. Look at that volume right there, right? So this one's looking good. This is textbook breakout. Textbook on the monthly. One thing I like about monthly charts too, a lot of people don't pull up the monthly. They're always pulling up the daily. See, if you pull up the daily, you can't see it, right? You can't see the big picture. A lot of people don't pull up the monthlies. So it's not gonna, that Take Two trade is not gonna happen tomorrow because I was on a monthly. It's gonna happen months from now. Over time, it's just gonna slowly continue to creep up. So I love, you always gotta pull up all of them. See, you can see it a little better on the weekly. And this could actually pull back to the breakout point. That's generally what it does, right? So, but then you get in. That's when you get in, right? So, and then you pull up you pull up the monthly, right? And then you're like, wow, look at that thing, So I don't know what the catalyst is going to be, but stock is telling me it's going to be something. All right, so looks like down for the rest of the week. Not sure. Oh, you missed a video. The GTA 6. You missed a video. I think I'm thinking we're looking pretty bullish. So catch the replay, Rocket, on YouTube. I'm not replaying on the Twitch. GTA 6. You talking about for Take Two? Because I don't even know who makes it. All right, so I have it. I don't know who makes it. Yeah, and then you got also the new, the new, what do they call that? I know the PS5, but the new hardware, the new, everybody's got to upgrade now. Hopefully they have them. They ain't running around, and Best Buy has like 3 of them. Hopefully everybody. I hate when they do that. Make enough of them so we can all get our hands on them. You know what I mean? And You got to then people got them. Then now they selling them on eBay for $1,000, and you're waiting. Come on, I'm tired of that. No more of that. Let's just make a whole bunch and sell them. Okay, so we can play the damn game. Carlos, what's up, Dre? You said, I'm new to your trading videos. I like to watch your photography videos. Cool, man. I've been making the trading videos now for a couple of years. Mainly last year, but for a couple of years, gonna get on the game. All right, Rocket. Make them enough. Yeah, make them enough, man. So thanks, Carlos. I appreciate you checking me out. Check out some of the other videos. Hopefully you like stocks, trading, making money. And we've been doing well. I've been doing well. You know, I always say don't follow my trades, but if you did, you would probably be making some money. Yeah, we doing. I like this. I really like this because I don't have to write a script. Photography, I had to plan. Photography, I'm like, okay, what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about the aperture. And I'm pulling up pictures, and now I could just hit record and just start running my mouth because I really love this. You know, this is what I love to do. I love photography too. But this is easy, all right? No script. Look, every video I do is live, right? So I couldn't do that with photography. I'll be stumbling all over the place. You know what I mean? So this is easy. I like doing it. I can make tons of stock videos. If you guys come in and give me some comments, I can kind of go into the stocks that you're trading or looking at, like Rocket just talked about. Take Two, Activision. I can give you my opinion on it. I don't know nothing too much about fundamental stuff. Very little on some stocks, but I do know about stock charts, and my trading has changed when I learned technical analysis over fundamentals. Because you know what? If a stock is doing well and it's got good fundamentals, it's in the stock chart. It's in there, right? I could show you a stock chart, and I could show you some weak fundamentals just by looking at the stock chart, and I could show you strong fundamentals just by looking at the stock chart, right? So when I learned you don't have to look at all that fundamentals because it's in the price action, it's in the stock chart. It changed my trading like that, man. Changed it. A value stock, because you look at the fundamentals and you get a good stock with good growth rate, low PE. You could buy it. It could stay cheap forever, right? It's only going to go up when other people want it, right? So you're like, man, this is a good stock. It's got good, but if nobody wants it, it ain't going up. So once I switched over and I started learning chart patterns and volume and things like that, it changed for me. So that's all I do now. And I know a little bit. I know what I hear, you know, and I might do a little research like the Amazon video. It depends. It depends. If I get real big enough trade, then I might do a little research on it. But other than that, I just go with the price action, right? All right, I got to get going. You said thanks. This is because this is also something new I'm trying since my trucking business. Yeah, you know, you could do this while you truck, put trades on. This, if you get good at this, you could do this full time. I don't. I still work, but that possibility is there. Think about it like this kind of business. There's only two decisions you got to make. Well, maybe three. 2.5, I'll call it. Should I buy it or sell it? You're going to be 50-50. 50-50 chance. 50-50. You know what I mean? Generally, when you're new, you're always going to pick the wrong way. And the other chance is to do nothing. Do nothing. I'm spitting all over the place. Do nothing is a trade. That's a trade. You know, to decide, you know what? I'm doing nothing. I'm just going to sit on my hands and just watch. So that's why I said 2.5. But buy, sell, make some money, you know, learn some, you know, you get a lot of downtime trucking, so you can look at some stock charts or just learn the game of trading, you know. It makes good money. Look at my YouTube stories. I put up all my gains for today and whatever, what is it, last 7 days. Check them out. There's lots of gains up in there, you know, and here's the thing now, it's really nothing like to brag about or because everything's been going up. You know what I mean? The best, you want to make money when the market's going down. Like if you could do that, and I did. I put the video out of the $2,000 a week. Remember that? that's when it's, I mean, everybody's making. Go on YouTube, look at everybody. Oh, look, I made it. You know, it's easy when everything is going up. You throw a dart at a stock and that stock's going up, right? Have a monkey pick a stock, it's going up. That's the kind of market we kind of in. But when it's volatile, when it's kind of flat, things are going down, that's when it's hard. That's when your skill really has to come in. But you can stick to I do options on this channel. So you can stick to high quality stocks, you know, which is what I do that too in my buy and hold portfolio. I buy high quality, you know, I like high quality kind of stock. I want stocks that everyone wants to own. Those are the stocks that go up, right? So that's what I look for, high quality stocks that everybody wants to own or wants to own one day and things like that. So that's my little thing. But yeah, get into it, man. I highly encourage it. Hit my little notification. I do these videos every day. Kind of glance at them. So maybe I'll say something to help you get the bug, the itch, or something. You said you think about getting into EA also, and we went over I just got done going over the gaming stocks. I like TA. I like EA. It sucks that it was down today. So you got EA, right? Activision, ATVI, which looks just like EA, and Take-Two. And Take-Two has the better chart. I don't know which one is the better company because I don't do the fundamentals. But Take-Two has the better chart. Okay, so that's what I'm getting at. So that's the one I'm in. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. 2 more days this week. I need that Amazon trade. I need Amazon to pop tomorrow because I got that short-term trade on, expires Friday. Hopefully we can get a bounce out of Amazon. Sorry, yeah, it's trading up $1 after hours. Yeah, get a bounce and make me some quick money. Small trade though. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. This is Dre. Dre Trades, Twitter, Instagram. And right here on YouTube. I forgot I changed the name. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. See y'all.